Hello everyone, this is Serenes here, back in my third installment of the Halo 4 Road to 50 MCC version. Now guys, more against my best friends on this game, HG Dave, NME WarLord, Doodle himself, HG Dan and Wolf Good Games. Now how could I not include HG Dave in this series? Like, he and I are best friends on Halo 4 and that will always be the case. No, I can't stand HG Dave, and we probably hate each other as much as I do with AssistEU. And it was a really great matchup to get against him and his squad, 5-on-5. So I'm very excited to commentate this one, guys. With HG Dave and his team having the better side. What I mean by that is they get overshield first, and King of the Hill and Abandoned, guys. So another King of the Hill. It's interesting to play him in an objective other than CTF, different result for the game, so I hope you guys enjoy this one. In this gameplay today, guys, taking on this really good team. I'm playing with S1MPL4Y TuRoK. They were my H2A teammates and really great teammates, and also Underlivet and Cullercoats. They're both friends from Halo 4 as well, of mine, so I was really happy to take on this squad. I felt I was more than capable to beat them, and we got a really nice matchup against them on Abandoned Hill here. So it's a really nice one to get against HG Dave, one of my other arch nemesis on this game, and this was again the first time I played like the AssistEU games. The first time I played HG Dave on MCC, and the first game I played against him I ended up winning, so I can tell he wasn't happy about this game. But I felt really happy to take him on. I mean, TuRoK didn't play that much of Halo 4. He was really beast at H2A though, and so was S1MPL4Y. And I mean, S1MPL4Y played Halo 4, but I felt that S1MPL4Y was one of those players that really grew after H2A. Like, S1MPL4Y just morphed into such a better player than what he used to be. You know, he just really grew after Halo 4, and you know, really impresses me now. I think he's also a player that will be really good at Halo 5. Well, he is good at Halo 5 already, but you know, like, he has got so much potential, you know, and really has grown as a Halo player. And I love teaming with him, actually. You know, it was great to play with him in H2A. He was more or less one of the main teammates that was a catalyst for my big wins in that playlist. And also TuRoK was really sick as well. So you know, some really great teammates I'm playing with. And you know, I really like Cullercoats and Underlivet as well. I played with Underlivet quite a lot in Halo 4 AG as well, and he was a really cool guy. You may remember him from my Storm Trossie and Underlivet doubles video. But in this gameplay, guys, you know, Abandoned Hill, again, like the pit video against AssistEU, put in Dean. The hills are really random, so you have no idea where they're going to spawn. So there's no sort of set way of setting up for them, but obviously overshield's very important on this map and game type to get that, so it's well worth remembering the times for those. Also, you know, to make sure that you put enough pressure on the enemy team. In this gameplay I get some really nice kills, like individually. I do get a montage clip in this game as well, but I'll save it till later on. If you've seen Match Found 3 you would have seen it, but you'll see it later on. So in this gameplay in particular, guys, like, our team were pretty much on top of this the whole entire game. Like, the AssistEU was a bit of a comeback one, but you know, this gameplay was just like we were in pretty much cruise control for most of the game, apart from that moment there with Wolf Good Games. This Wolf guy they brought in actually was a new guy that they started playing with, and the way he was lagging there as well was just really questionable. Like, he had some weird connection in this game, you're going to see from my POV. So HG Dave not only content with booting on the original game, sorry Dave, it needs to be said, that, you know, bringing in a lagger with him to try and even up the score here on Abandoned Hill. So but you know, like, I mean, as you can see from my screen, like, what the fuck was that, you know? Like, just gonna put that out there, but you know, even that was a bit questionable. So at this point, guys, you know, trying to get as much hill time as we can. Some really nice teamwork with my teammates in this game. S1MPL4Y was really on top of this one. He knew how much this win would mean to me, so he was trying really hard this game as well. He did put some serious numbers in this game, and I think I was like second in terms of the slaying department, so he was doing really well, putting some nice shots down. At this point, you know, just trying to put some shots on my teammates. Put some sloppy shots there on that guy who was first shooting and manages to get away. There was a nice play by the red team So at this point, we have to get up high, get towards their side of the map because we're all spawning at beach, so we have to push up immediately to get that hill, that gold. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. When you play objective game types like King of the Hill or something like, King of the Hill we're talking about. Like when you play objective game types like King of the Hill, it's really important to slay the members first that are sort of blocking your way to the hill. So what I mean by that is if they've got a sort of ring set up and the hills are back gold, you need to try and kill those people at ring first before you push the hill, because if you just push the hill, you're going to get called out, you're going to get team shot, and you won't make it to the hill, and you won't be able to stay alive in that hill for long enough to claim any time. So when you play objective, King of the Hill in particular, or any type of setup one, like Oddball sometimes as well, you need to be prepared to slay the people around before you push in on the actual thing, because otherwise you won't get any objective time, generally. I mean, it is possible, but it's just very unlikely, so you have to do that slaying necessary first. So, you have to, in objective it's really important to slay the people that matter. To just slay people sensibly in objective is not always a good thing, because sometimes you force better spawns for the enemy team, and like, if you watch the King of the Hill gameplay that I played, Upmarket put in this CCU just before this was uploaded, you'll see that, I feel that Upmarket put in perhaps slays a bit too much, because he didn't really help his team at all with the objective, and getting us killed a lot just made us sometimes spawn in a better place. So sometimes like sensibly outslaying the team is not a good thing. So you want to kill the people that matter in objective game types, in any particular Halo, to be honest. It doesn't just apply to Halo 4. So at this point, guys, as you can see, we're getting some really nice hill time, making most of the moments that we had in this map, like this game, sorry, just to actually push in as much as we could. Some really nice plays in that respect. There wasn't really a lot the red team could do. I felt that we did dominate this match. They just didn't really have any grasp on us here. I think that they were moaning about, I think someone streamed this game as well from the HG side, and they were saying that our jetpacks were too much to handle, but we decided to play this one because it was the game type we felt we could destroy them on most. I was a legendary kid on Halo 4, so I know a little thing about playing Infinity and how annoying it is, but I am good at Infinity settings as well, so if I get a sweet opportunity to, there's a little triple kill for you. I didn't manage to get the over here, but that was a nice triple kill actually. I forgot about that one. That wasn't the montage clip I was referring to, by the way. But there you go, nice triple kill. But in Infinity, guys, I can really slay, I can really make clutch kills, so for me, like, Infinity or Legendary, it doesn't matter for me. It was just more the fact that in Halo 4 doubles on the original game, Matt and I just didn't really play Infinity because Matt plays bumper jumper, so he couldn't jetpack, so that's why we never played Infinity. So I think Legendary was the better game type in Halo 4 anyway, but I won't like turn away a free Infinity win if I can get it, especially against HG Dave, so I didn't feel so bad about that. So at this point, guys, just Maloon put more shots on, more hill time. This was definitely my first this was definitely my first 5v5 game that mattered to me. I think this was before actually the Narcotics game, the one I had posted up on Haven. But I think this one was the one that was more intense. Obviously, these guys actually did play Halo 4 the original, whereas I think Narcotics and Seabreeze probably touched it once. So this was a proper Halo 4 team, not a scrubby team. So it made the win that all match sweeter for me. Put some nice shots on Doodle here, and this is where you're going to see Serenity's starting to come alive, guys, with some nice shots onto the guy's top mid. HG Dave trying to run away, gets that kill. Going to finish up on the double there. That's Doodle trying to pull out that bolt shot. And also enemy WarLord trying to get that bolt shot out. He can't do it. Then there's a little out VR moment on Wolf Good Games. The lagger tries to get the kill tack on HG Dave. Had that may have landed a bit better, probably would have got it. So that's really unfortunate, but that was the montage clip in Match Found 3. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. It's a nice little thing to sweeten things up, the taste of victory in this game. Some nice shots incoming on the guy in the hill. Just looking to nade it out, guys, really nice overkill there. That is a really great overkill as well to sort of get the enemy team on the run around. It's really good to kill in mass in objective as well, because generally they'll all spawn together at a similar place, so it's really handy to kill in mass in Halo if you can. So that was a really really big overkill. That really needed to happen. Had I got the kill tack, I would have gone mental, but unfortunately the nade just didn't connect as good as I hoped it would, but it was a really nice 10 regardless. At this point, guys, they're going to stay alive. At that point in the hill right there, I wasn't going to get the time because, you know, after I'd finished that kill, I would have died anyway, but really big double kill to get 2 dead, and then, you know, let my teammates push in. They did a great job of that this game. All of them were trying, you know, really hard, making a lot of effort in game to, you know, clutch out these hills, and they were generally doing really well. I was really impressed. And again, like, you know, trying to put more pressure on that hill, even if we can't get the time, just make it more weak inside of it so we can push up on the next life. And just generally that was working really well in this game. So many moments of clutch in this game, so I was really happy with that. As you can see, just rounding down time now to get 250, which is going to be huge for us. As you can see, I think we pretty much dominated this one. There wasn't really a lot to do. I pretty much knew it was game over here when I got the saw, because I'm a real beast with this thing, and like being right next to their hill and having it was going to be terrible for HG Dave and his team. So as you can see, I'm just ripping them apart right here, literally. So all I had to do was jump in with a saw and it's game over. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this gameplay. This was the first 5-on-5 that actually mattered to me in the Halo 4 MCC. Really great one to get against HG Dave and co. And they were pretty annoyed that they lost this one, so it was a great way for me to upset his afternoon by beating them in this first game, the first matchup against them in MCC, so it was pretty funny. And looking to just wind down the game now, guys, you can see my teammates are just getting in for the final amount of time, and at that point I knew I'd won, so I was really happy with that, and yeah, that was a pretty good win, guys. So gonna upload more of the Halo 4 stuff, guys, for MCC Road to 50. Hope you enjoyed. This was against more of the HG boys. This was Serenity's, guys. So I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.